Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 12 of my Avelorn campaign. Last time we took out Tiranoc. Tiranoc's down. We just need to take Griffin Gate, which they have no... They've got a big garrison there, but it's not really going to save them.
Make your case quickly before my arrows find you.
Yeah, well, Suthara Belkek is not overly pleased with, events, but she'll get over it. However, we do have slight public order problems over here. Mostly because of an event that gave me some more influence, but that's okay. Maybe we can get General Melchett over to just garrison the place, just stop that from going too far. We could also potentially use a right. I keep forgetting rights exist, but we could potentially use the Invocation of Asurian. That does cost 2,000 gold though. Would shore up a public order a bit and give us more influence. So could be an option. Otherwise, it looks like we're heading to a bit of a showdown with Marathi. Big old sort of, bitch fight between Marathi and Alariel. Probably both covered in honey or something. Sorry, I had a moment there. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Everqueen of Avelorn.
Let's just think. What do I want here? I could potentially go for Elven Healing. Maybe then go for Quartermaster. Reduce our upkeep. I mean, Renowned and Loved is quite good. More upkeep reduction. I'm not too bothered by Tempest because it only affects air units. Rubbish. Arcane Unforging. Banishment, though, is quite nice. It's a costly spell to use, though. Let's go for Elven Healing, I think. It's just because more casual replenishment rate is just never a bad thing to have. We do need to get walls up in Tordranil and White Peak. I think Tordranil is probably the more urgent because Marathi could potentially sail over here, land over here, and then move north, and we don't really have anything to stop her. Tauren Rock should be okay. I might get defences in there just until I've secured the coast, which is my next objective. Trace. Tyrion's going Tyrion on Trace, and Calador, I'm going to try and get Calador on side diplomatically. Currently, they seem to be...
Your kind are not worthy of a meeting with the Phoenix King.
Not so happy with me, but, I'll work on that. Maybe get some more influence if we can. David Elfson, I've renamed him. Someone suggested David Elfson, so we've got David Elfson. He is going to... I don't think... So we can damage walls, even though it doesn't actually have walls.
Knowledge awaits.
Okay, well, I guess that's probably the best option there then. So Alariel's going to march north to help out at Griffin Gate. We could even get General Melchett to help out as well. Maybe use the public order right to help out here. I mean, we should have more public order with the promenade fairly soon. So... And Arnold Rimmer, you cannot secure influence because it costs too much money. We do have a commandment we can do, and I think we're going to go for tribute to the Phoenix King because it's just a good tribute, and I'm not overly worried about the growth down here. We should get some more money because I am removing some buildings, knocking some down because I don't need them. We've got two dragon recruitment buildings in Tauren Rock and Whitefire Tor. Don't need them. Not Whitefire Tor, in whatever that city is. This one. So we don't need two of them. Yep, Tyrion is kicking the crap out of Trace. So we're sort of sharing the island. I think... Alice is going to lose some territory then. Hello, Boris. Right, you are the one that declared war on me, Boris, remember? Okay, sure. And I'm trying to get on the good side of the New World Colonies. Oh, the New World Colonies have declared war on me. The Cult of Pleasure? Really? 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 No, but really? Oh no, David Elson's been wounded. That's a bugger. Oh no, it failed. I thought he'd been wounded, but no, he's okay.
Nothing can stop me.
Really? Okay, fine.
Mistress of the
Right, we're going to have to
undying
march
forest.
north.
Ulthuan's queen.
Sigma forbids this.
They might attack us, but I don't think they can actually reach. Not that that army's going to be particularly difficult to deal with. Really, Philip? I thought we had a thing.
Bearing arms. Is it war?
Well, you declared war on me, Philip. Philip! Phil! Can I call you Phil? Why? What, because Marathi asked you to? That crazy bitch. Really? Are you... Really? No.
Garrisoning.
Fine, let's go for... Let's go and...
Protector of Ulthuan.
Okay, okay. Okay, public order is not going to be good here. So let's do the invocation of Asurian, the creator greatest upon the Mandala. His name alone can calm princes, tame courts, and embolden all. Right, so that should slow down that public order reduction. Should also give us some
Noble born.
doobie what's it? Influence.
Smash it to ruins.
And looks like Arnold's managed to secure even more. Arnold hates Dark Elves.
Doubt is for the weak.
That is the right answer. Okay, I want to get on Calador's good side. So where's Calador? Calador. We're going to improve relations between us. The game of court has winners and losers. The fate of houses can be lost not just by invasion, but by their prince's performance at court. Lending vocal support to Calador at court will enhance their relationship with Avelorn. So hopefully things are looking a little bit better.
One's time in dignified company.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
This world shall endure.
Not likely.
Honestly, I really don't like the way the AI just keeps asking other factions, because there's no... I mean, if I asked Philip to declare war on another faction, he'd be like, no. No, unless he was far, far stronger and I gave him a lot of money. But the AI seems to just be able to invite each other at the drop of a hat, and everyone's like, yeah, sure, why not? Which is a ball
Our
ache.
traditions make us strong.
Okay, let's get the royal garrison there. You know, more walls, more good. Also want to get walls down here because it's on the coast. I think let's upgrade Tor Soroya as well, because then we can get the 3rd rank of the War Hall, and we can get Shadow Warriors and Lothern Seaguard with shields.
Lawmaster of
David Elson, can you deal with this agent here? No, we don't have enough money, do we? Never mind. I mean, we spent a lot of money.
Honesty itself.
Arnold, you can assault units. That's what you're going to do. Not sure what Philip's going to do. We've got research as well. We've got martial law. So that's seeing reduced the upkeep for spearmen and archers and reduced recruitment cost for the same. I think we're going to go for light Lithomar armour. Lithomar is the unusual substance in that it offers full protection but without the encumbrance of a full suit of plate armour. Armour for spearmen, archers and Lothern Seaguard.
I keep the darkness at bay.
Okay, let's see what Philip does. I know Terranok is technically still alive, but they can't actually recruit anyone at Griffin Gate, so it's not really much of an issue. Where you going, Philip? Philip, where you going? Okay, I could potentially take Skeggy. Do I want Skeggy, though? That's the question. Okay, so Philip's heading north. That's an issue. What's here? Location of special importance to Norskans. Oh. To be honest, I don't like the fact I'm at war with them because it's going to upset Mazdamundi and it's taken a long time. Okay, we've got non-aggression with Mazdamundi. Good. That's going up to 93. Excellent. Okay. Now all the cities around here are defended, so he's not really going to... I mean, he could go for Toran Lek, but if he goes for the Shrine of Cain, they're going to chew him to pieces. I mean, it's just spearmen and swordsmen. They're going to get eaten alive.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
The Ever Queen.
Okay, let's see if we can take Griffin... Oh, we don't really? Oh, it just doesn't have any walls.
I have no...
What is with the Griffin? What is with the gates? It says it doesn't have any walls, but they definitely do have walls. I'm like 90% sure those are walls.
I will hold my hatred for your people.
Alariel the Radiant.
Well, I didn't want to declare war on you, but...
Lakai Isha. This world needs us. Isha's
Guess I'll just
light.
starve them out. 8 turns. That's quite a long time. If Philip wasn't hanging around, I would get Melchit to come and back me up, and it would be a fairly straightforward. Okay, let's assume that he's heading in this direction.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown. Hidden from sight.
So let's try and set up an ambush there. See if we can lure him in. In the meantime, public order is actually okay, but only because... Yeah, probably should get the promenade. Should I do that? Could get the exotic pet store. Once hunted, the creatures are stored in pens and cages for spectators or potential buyers. I mean, that's one hell of a pet store, isn't it? Okay, let's get that and upgrade the Elven Artisan as well.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
And the thing is, I could go and like route. How many settlements do you have, Skeggy?
You come bearing arms.
You've got 3. So you've probably got the ones around here as well. You've got Swamptown and Port Reaver and Skeggy. None of which are large settlements. In fact, Skeggy is just an ickle one.
You come bearing arms. Is it war?
Look, buddy. I didn't really want to declare war on you in the first. Well, no, I didn't even declare war. You declared war on me. This is all your
Servant
fault.
of the tower.
Okay,
Leading
David,
away.
you're going to come over here. Arnold,
Give the word.
you don't have quite enough money. The Dwarves and Clan Angrund have confederated. I wonder if they're starting to push back. It does look like they've got a little bit more territory there. So maybe they're fighting back. Sort of holed up in their mountains while the Greenskins have the Badlands, which is quite sort of lore appropriate. Ah, bugger, they've lost. Oh. Arnold Rimmer almost got assassinated, but he managed to defend himself. He's now fortunate. Fortune favours the bold, or is it the foolish? Philip, are you going after the Sword of Cain? Philip, have you gone mad with power? Philip, what's up, Philip? Tell me what's wrong, Philip. Let me in, Philip. Phil? Okay.
To battle.
Oh, infighting. A dispute has developed between the nobles of Safri and Yevressi, really? Whom the Saphirian elves call the Ghosts of Glory, although the petty clandestine squabbles of lower houses, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, yeah, we've had this one before. So I think we're going to attempt to reach common ground, because it's the only one we can do. we don't have any influence. It's going to cost us 1,500. But have them meet in a side room. The Phoenix King will offocate and try to make them see reason. Okay, it did cost us some money, but I think it was worth it.
I second this.
I mean, depending where he's going.
Going forth. Ready to attack.
I think he might be going for the Shrine of Cain, the crazy bastard, but you know, I guess that's fine. Where have we got walls now? Okay, we built the garrison in White Peak. Good. I'm not sure about the manor. I might get rid of the manor. We do have the Hall of Charioteers here. It's going to reduce upkeep for chariots if I so desire. Not 100% sure I do. Do need a public order building here though, because I don't have one. So let's build that. Public order over here is getting better. One more turn until it gets even better. Everyone's fairly happy, apart from Trace, who are almost dead, but you know, they had their chance.
Son of Ulfwin. Destruction.
And look at that, Arnold's got yet more influence for us. Good job, Arnold. Okay, Skeggy. Look.
The time for talk is over. Make your demands.
I don't want to declare war on you, buddy. Didn't really want to start off with. Not sure. Right, actually.
The time for talk is over. Make your demands.
How do you feel about these people? I can actually see. Can I? If I select them. So. Their attitude towards them, they must have only just met because it's neutral. So literally met Marathi, and she went, hey, you know those people over there who've been trying to get on your good side, maybe you want to kill them? And he was like, yeah, why not, whatever. God damn it. Okay, let's try and get Calador on side, because I would like them to be on my side. So we've got another 15. Good, that's going to help.
Greetings, fellow Asur. What brings you here?
So that's going to go up to... they've got great power aversion, but we should be able to get... Can we actually give them a...
king welcomes you. What do you wish to discuss?
Little Prezi, going up to 13. Good, though we should get to get non-aggression pact with them, assuming Tyrion doesn't continue his psychotic rampage. It's kind of a big if, really. I wonder if I could... Right. Calls of Pleasure. And... Doopy-doopy-doo. Doop-doop Hexotl. They're at war. Oh, they are at war. Yep. No, I thought they weren't at war. No, they definitely are. They definitely are at war. Okay. Is there anything... I mean... I could maybe try and get Lothern on side as well, because I mean that's dropping a little bit, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's improve relations. Plus 20, invitation to the War Council. Finnebar's War Council is not an official organisation, more the Phoenix King's close associates that guide and advise on matters of war. To be invited into the council is a great honour, so engineer Lothern's participation with Avelorn to improve their relations. Doesn't really work considering we are not Lothern. But sure. But sure, I could attack Griffingate, and maybe I want to do that now. I do have a lot of archers, though. It's going to sting. Problem is... Well, is that a problem? We're going to have to climb, because we can't build siege equipment. It doesn't let us. See? Only available when attacking wall settlements. It definitely has walls.
This world needs us.
I'll just siege it down unless I can get... Yeah, nah. Nah, that's just... it's fine. I think Phil is going for the sword or cane. Looks like Davies has it out for poor old Arnold, but keeps failing. I mean, she won't fail forever. Oh, hello. Got 2 armies, have you? Where's Boris going? Going for Toran Lek, is he? Oh. I've got 3 armies. Okay. Okay, I think we're going to have to take Griffin Gate. Take Griffin Gate, and then just throw Phil back into the sea.
Sound the horn of Isha.
Okay. Don't want to recruit a lord. No, we're not going to do that.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Oh, it was a mission to recruit a lord, but we didn't want to do that. Let's maybe try and lure him into an ambush, because I think if we can do that, I mean, I think the garrison here is pretty beefy. Plus, we've got the Lothern Sea Guard. I think we're more than capable of dealing with him, to be honest.
You may approach.
In fact, let's put David Elson in with General Melchett.
A paragon of virtue.
Got Arwinel as well. Do you want to give you? Could go for Hand of Glory. Yeah, let's go for Hand of Glory. Let's do that. Okay, let's see if we can draw him in. Right, we need to win this battle just in case they land on this coast, because otherwise I'll have to drop the siege. Not that the siege has actually done much for me. Still, if I can kill all his armies, he should peace out. Hopefully. Bloody Phil. Absolute bloody lunatic.
The people are resting.
Yeah, I know they are. It's fine. It's getting better. More wine? Could get the monthly festivals, which would help. So let's do that. Okay.
Cleanse this realm. To battle. I shall. Look high.
It's not just me, right? That definitely has walls. There's definitely walls there. I think David was telling Porkies when he said there's definitely no, definitely walls. Anyway, so Benedict is as Benedict Cumberbunds. Cumberbunds is heading around the left flank. Got a lot of enemy archers on the walls. He's going to do a nice little breath attack. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. He's already up to 28 kills. Bolt throwers opening fire. We've buffed up the Treekin. Well, we had buffed up the Treekin with Thorn. Is it Thornflesh? Thornflesh? Anyway, whatever. It increased their missile resistance. So they're now heading. They, saved them a little bit. We're going to try and keep them healed up and all that kind of good stuff. Cumberbunds is dealing with the units on the wall, but we've got an enemy eagle. He's been spawned. He's attacking. And we're being surrounded by Lothern Sea Guard and Warrior and White Lions of Trace. So poor old Benedict is a bit outmatched up on the wall over there. Fortunately, Ilariel is moving up and she's going to drop heals. So he's got Path Protection already, so that's going to up his melee defense. And he's going to get healed as well. All that kind of good stuff. There we go. Earthblood. Fantastic. Excellent. Getting a good heal. So our infantry is moving up. Lothern Sea Guard now in range to open fire, so they're going to start dueling with the missile units on the wall. Without Benedict there, I probably wouldn't have done that because they would have so many missile units they would have easily won. But he's tying some of them up, so we're sort of a little bit less out in the open. Gates are almost down, 75% infantry moving up. We're going to storm straight through the gate as soon as it's down.
Enemy missile fire!
And we seem to be winning on the walls. The gate's down. And the Swordmasters immediately decide to run away. So they've got units of Swordmasters. They've got lots of Silverhelms as well. 3 units of the buggers with shields. A couple of units of Swordmasters of Hoth. And of course some White Lions. Then we come, Shriekin leading the way, Spearmen. And our White Lions and Swordmasters behind them. There's Alariel and Siobhan's in here as well. Siobhan's getting stuck in. Benedict continuing his rampage on the wall, up to 84 kills. He's managed to tie up so many archers. And with that concentrated fire, we've managed to whittle down the number of enemy archers. And that means next step is once they're running, once they're dealt with, we're going to take the wall. And once we've taken the wall with our archers, we can then turn the walls against the enemy. In come the Silverhelms. They're going to get a nasty charge off. Alariel is basically the only thing holding our army together. She's dropping heals and buffs, basically supporting the entire sort of blob. Taking a lot of artillery fire as well. There's Benedict. Benedict has come off the wall, so he can do a little breath attack, which is going to be great. You see most of the enemy units now off the wall. We're now heading towards it. In comes the breath attack. He's going to do a lot of damage, huge damage over there. Then he's going to come down straight into the rear of these Swordmasters and White Lions. They immediately break. Benedict has pretty much shifted the entire engagement just by himself, just with a little charge. He's going to go chasing after this gate guard unit. You can see our Lothern Sea Guard now taking the wall. They're now clambering up. There they go. We've got the Alarian Reavers just outside, just in case we need them. The bloodbath continues. They still have a unit of Silverhelms held in reserve, plus a couple of units of Great Eagles, and some of their units coming back to the fight. We're running low on magic now, and we are continuing to drop Earthblood when and where we can. That's healing us up quite nicely. Another eagle being spawned, and finally this gate guard unit breaks and runs after having several of their numbers punched into a wall. Benedict manages to just get away from a nasty Silverhelm charge, but that does mean that our rear is going to... a bit of a nasty hit there. But Benedict then counter-charges. We're going to get another Phoenix attack. We saw one earlier, and that's going to do quite a lot. Look at that, brutal. It's already broken quite a few units. We are almost there. Our units are now on the walls and opening fire. See units starting to break and run. I think it's just the Great Eagle holding on. But he's going to go down very, very soon. And the last few defenders breaking from army losses. I very much feel Benedict gets top marks there. 193 kills on him. He did a lot of the heavy lifting during that battle. And we're
Claim
just
what is
going to
ours.
occupy Griffin Gates. And Tyrannok has been defeated. So, okay, good. So we've got Griffin Gate and we've got Eagle Gate. I like how the buildings change. Does it change the effect? I don't think it does actually change anything. I think it's just literally... There we go. So, right, we've secured all of the gates, which means to get through, our enemies will have to take the gates. And the gates are pretty heavily defended. So I'm not overly concerned about the inner ring at the moment. I think we can get away without having walls there. That could be famous last words. Who knows? And of course now we're going to have to turn around and deal with Philip. Lario has picked up a skill point which could go... I mean, public... It's only local province though. But if she is going to be our spear point, then, you know, returning public... I mean, getting good public order in a province is quite important. But I just don't... I'm just not convinced. I'm not convinced. But what I am convinced by is that we need... I'd really like Arcane Conduit. So I'm going to go with... I'm going to go upgrade Banishment. Because getting that Arcane Conduit, just getting that improved recharge rate, that kind of stuff. In fact, I might put another mage in Alario's army just so she has more winds of magic to spend. But Siobhan, you're going to get Woundmaker. Took quite a lot of damage in that fight, but you were right in the midst, right in the centre. In fact, can we actually give you anything? You don't have any armour. We could give you shadow armour. Tempted to give you the dragon helm, actually. Well, we speed. Okay, let's give you the shadow armour for the moment. I think that's fine. You've got the Dawnstone, so... Okay, good. And you should all be healed up next turn. Fantastic. And we're just waiting to see where Philip and his cronies decide to land. Unfortunately, that's all the time we've got for this episode, so I'm going to have to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.